Hi, my name is Mark Sylvester. I'm the CEO of introNetworks, and we created AuthorNet for the Soundview Author Summit that's happening here in January 2014 in Atlanta with the NOR Group. I'm going to spend the next few minutes taking you through what AuthorNet is all about and why you want to be a part of it. In this video, we're going to go through how to create a profile, how to search the system and how to be found, exploring profiles, and then the different ways that you can view your connections. AuthorNet is a community of global thought and practice leaders. It'll be up year-round for authors, agents, publishers, and partners, and it's designed to collaborate around problem solving and sharing best practices. You're going to start by creating a profile over at AuthorNet. Let me show you how to do that. At AuthorNet.intronetworks.com, you'll easily find that link. You will see this page, and you'll click on the new user and then select the type of person you are: author, agent, publisher, partner, or staff. And then go in and fill in your name, give yourself a easy to remember login name, and create a password, and then hit the enter button. Once you get into the site, you're going to see your profile, and go ahead and fill out this information. So this is your contact information. That's pretty easy to do. And then the next piece is your tags, and this is really the heart of AuthorNet. So if you look at your strengths, you'll look at this list. So if you have a strength in deal making, you can take that word and drag it up to the box above, and where you place it will indicate how strong of a match to make. So then you look at your experiences, and you look at this whole list and go through and pick the top 10 experiences that you have that will help distinguish you amongst everyone else in the community, what you're looking for, and then what's relevant to you. What are the things that are really important? When you're done with that, it should take about 5 minutes. Click the next button, and then what you will do here, depending on the pin type that you selected on the sign up, you'll get a different set of questions, but put in your talk to me about words. These are probably the most important thing on the site. And then fill out some about me or conversation starters. So these are just, again, to get people a little more insight into you. Then finally, you can put in your picture. You can put in links to your books, to LinkedIn, to Twitter, to your blog. You can put in pictures if you wish, and create a short video of yourself. And then you hit the Show My Connections. But before we dig into this, I want to go back into talking about why it's so important to have an awesome profile. So in your profile, the thing that you want to pay attention to is on that contact information, you can edit your settings. There's a little gear on that page. You can edit that. You can also, the talk to me about words, no matter what else you do, make sure you put something in here. This is a great way for, think of it as an icebreaker for people to start a conversation with you. The tags, notice you can really move these tags around, and this is really important. It's a subtle distinction here in terms of giving weight to the words. Again, it's going to really help make stronger matches. More words you pick, the better. You can pick up to 10 in each category. And then finally, you want to put in an image and create a little short video of yourself. This is going to help people get to know you and recognize you a little bit better. Now, when we have everybody in the site, so far there's 9 people, we're just getting started, you're going to want to use the search, and I'm going to talk to you about the power of search, because you can select any of the tags. I'm going to show you how to do this in a second. You can use fields to narrow down your search, like by state or by job title or by whatever you wish. And then you can save searches. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go in and do a search. So you'll see here we have 9 users in the system. It's just launching today. And over here, I can, if I know someone's name is David, I can search David, and I can see we have a couple of people named David. Of course, there's David Noor, one of the co-sponsors of the conference. I can click on his card and see he says, talk to me about motorcycles, unique experiences, and exceptional service. And I can see a tremendous amount of information about him. All of the words he selected, and then the words in color are the things we have in common. So I've got some things to talk to him about right off the bat. I can also see his Twitter account, his LinkedIn. I can see how to get in touch with him. I can drop him a quick email. I also see how he answered all of the questions. So I got a really good sense of where he's at. I can send him a private message by clicking the send message button. So if I want to make a connection with him, I can do that. And then here he has put in his bios, which is great. So you can roll over pins, but that's an easy way to do search. I can reset that. You can also search. Now again, there's not a lot of people in here right now, but by clicking advanced search, I could say, show me the people who have B2B experience. And I'll click on search, and we're going to see that there are 2 people. So here's Bryce up here, and notice he's farther away from me because there's someone who has quite a bit in common with me, and that is going to be Nicole. So Nicole and I have actually she's picked a lot of words, so the weighting of her pin is a lot better. Again, another reason why you want to pick a lot of words. So search is really quite powerful, and that's why you want to make sure you have a really robust profile so it can be searched. So again, with the intro card, the most important information is this talk to me about, because we'll learn all of this information about you, but if I want to start a conversation, I'm going to be really looking to those words. The color, again, shows what you have in common. And these words are in ranked order, so we know that David's biggest strength is selling and marketing. He's experienced in managing growth and leadership. And this is really important. And then the top things we have in common are listed here in order as well. Put in a picture, please, so that we can recognize you on site and people get a sense of who you are. It's a great way to be even more social. And then you can click a message or meeting invite if you want to set up a specific time to meet with someone. There's many ways to view the community. So we've talked about the pin view, and which is the closest, again, the closest to the center is people that you have more words in common with. The list view shows you just a really standard list which you can sort. There's a map view, so it's going to show where everybody's located, and then what we call the tag view. So let's go in and take a look at those. So here we did a search. We found there were 3 out of the 9 users. If I click the list view, it's right there. I can see each one of those people, and I can double click their card to see them very easily. And I click the map view, and then I can see where people are located. This is great after the event when you're traveling. You can look to see, hey, is there anybody in the Dallas area, for instance? I'm going to be traveling there. I might want to meet with someone. And then there's the tag view. And what's great about the tag view is that it gives us, these are those 3 people, the top words that they have in common. So I can look and see that 2 of them say that the 7th most important thing is consulting engagements with them. And this is, once we have more people on the site, this is going to become a huge resource for you, just in understanding the amazing skill sets that are available here in the network. To get around AuthorNet, there's all of the navigation is over on the left-hand side. So the search is right there, pretty easy to find. And then you can click any one of these to open up the groups, the calendar, the forums, and the resources. And then in the upper right, there's the profile, the settings, and the sign out. So you can easily get to those and change them. And then each content area, once you click them, the right side of the screen will change. So this is a real short video just to give you an overview of how you can make better connections, get better business through AuthorNet. And I would encourage you to go ahead and build your profile. If you want to edit it and change it, if you already built it, click that Edit Profile button. If you have any comments, hit the Contact Us, drop us a little note. If you need help, there's a help button right there as well. And I look forward to meeting everybody in person and then continuing that conversation over the following year. Thank you very much.